O.M.G. Bruh, Kaguya-Sama. Kaguya-Sama Lovers War has peaked. But has it peaked? I can tell you it hasn't. As good as the season was, I can tell you for a fact it hasn't peaked. It's only gonna get better from here. As every manga reader will tell you, those bloody snobs. This show is the best rom-com ever. And I'll say it again. This show is the best rom-com ever to exist on this planet. My god. Now look, I know I've already made a video on this anime, but dude, graciously, fuck off. I don't care. This show deserves a whole channel dedicated to it. That's why I'm introducing my own Lovers War channel, where I exclusively talk about shiroganes, massive balls, and chikas too. What? Now that was a joke, a poorly written joke at that, something this show has none of. Even after 3 seasons and an OVA, and at the time of writing this, the manga has 200 million chapters, and this... NANI? Yeah, I'll talk about this one day. You just be a good boy or girl and wait. Another piece of greatness you don't have to wait for though is season 3 of Kaguya, because it wrapped up the other day. Now this is where I'm gonna get into some spoilery territory. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Fatality. This is huge, and I'm not talking about Miyuki's huge cock. This scene has been 4 years in the making ever since season 1. Wait, if it takes 4 years to achieve a masterpiece, how come I only took 9 months to conceive? Continuing on, I never thought this day would come. Considering every other romantic comedy anime I've ever watched always just teases this moment then never finishes it, and then gets cancelled. Oh, look, Miyuki's balls are blue, just like yours. This show is a Chad anime. A Chadame. Here's why. In the same arc, we got 2 consecutive confessions from important characters. What? Is probably what you, the viewer, just yelled at the screen in disbelief, but believe me, this does happen. Name any other show of this type that does this, not including hentai of course. That's off limits. You probably can, but to be honest, it's most likely just not even comparable to this show in quality. Prove me wrong though, I'd like to have a good challenge or maybe some good recommendations. Let's talk about how beautiful and dramatically crafted this confession scene was though. Miyuki Shirogane, during a Hearts-themed culture festival, seeing as he is going to study abroad in America, is going to graduate from school a lot earlier than everyone else in his grade. So he conducts a plan to get Kaguya to confess to him. He poses as a phantom thief, you know, from Persona 5, who goes around stealing things from festivals, like this thing's head that he actually made earlier on in the season, or very specific organic balloons that only he would need, or Kaguya's heart. Okay, not that one. He stole that one in the very first episode, the sly bastard. At the end of the culture festival, while everyone is enjoying their own romantic time around the bonfire, Miyuki is nowhere to be seen, leaving Kaguya to look for him. Chika and her 2 subordinates, Nancy and find Kaguya, and they all notice the phantom thief has stolen the big dragon thing's head off on the top of the roof. Chika and the gang run off looking for the phantom thief, hoping to finally catch him in the act, which is good, because now she can't get in the way of Miyuki's master plan. But Kaguya realizes the phantom thief is in fact Miyuki. She goes her own way, remembering what Miyuki told her that one time in the alleyway under those stairs. Eventually Kaguya finds Miyuki by using what he once told her, and there he is, standing on the top of a bell tower like Ezio from Assassin's Creed. Let's hope he doesn't do a leap of faith, because this would be Kaguya-Sama leap of war. After talking to Kaguya for a little bit, the Chad releases hundreds of these balloons he collected before as the phantom thief into the air above the bonfire and the clock tower. Good thing they are organic balloons though, or they might be a fire hazard. Now I know why Kaguya loves this man. He's so thoughtful when it comes to the environment. Before this confession happens though, we cut back down to the bonfire, where we hear a few girls talking about how the phantom thief probably set this all up so he could confess to the person he loves. Then the camera zooms out, showing Hayasaka's reaction, and I think she figured out Miyuki and Kaguya are up there right now. She's obviously feeling some type of way about all this, considering her breathing be heavier than this guy's after a walk to the fridge. So, instead of a normal confession of love from Miyuki, our expectations are subverted perfectly, and he asks her to apply to the same college as him instead and go to America. Then the show ends. Nah, not really. Kaguya does one more thing. Losing herself in the moment, she kisses Miyuki with tongue, a lot of tongue, thus saying a lot more than just confessing. This could have been the end of the story, and I bet the majority of people would have been fine with it, but it won't, baby! Season 4 is confirmed, and it's gonna be better than season 3. This show is awesome. 10,000 out of 10. The only other rom-com show that comes close in my opinion are two: Toradora and or the Gairu Snafu teen romantic comedy. Fuck, it's got a few names, doesn't it, bro? But anyway, yeah, 10,000 out of 10. Those probably 10 out of 10 shows. So pretty high bar to sit for Kaguya-Sama love as well. I'm reading the manga right now. It's pretty good. So yeah, hopefully it gets better. And apparently it's gonna evolve into a romance book show thing. So, an evolving show, an evolving manga, an evolving plot. Basically a Pokemon now, isn't it? Anyway, it's only uphill from here, so hopefully it gets better and not worse. So, see ya!